How's it going, guys? It's Cole from See-Through Panel showing off my comic and manga haul from May 2024. Middle-sized haul, medium-sized. Not a ton of stuff, but some stuff I'm really looking forward to. Before I get started, I'm not going to be spoiling any of these books. I haven't read, I think, any of them in this haul, but I am going to be flipping through them, so if you're worried about being visually spoiled, just read the book first or come back after, and we can talk about it then. But as I said, I don't know anything about a lot of these books, save for a few. So, Kaiju number 8, volume 10 by Naoya Matsumoto, published by Viz, retailing for $12 US. I buy all the Kaiju number 8 volumes that release in English. It's a story I've really enjoyed so far. I haven't covered every volume I've read on the channel. I'll probably reread some and cover it again. I'm not going to go into detail about this story, but needless to say, it is a kaiju hunting manga and action-packed shonen with fantastic, at times cartoony art that has a lot of fun in it, I would say. It's a very, emotive, good feeling, positive looking, I guess. A lot of, good feels in this from the main character. Our protagonist is a very jolly person, and so that's probably why I like it a lot, is just because of all that fun. It's really made just to have fun and to look cool and be awesome. And that's pretty much all I need from a shonen manga, is just for it to look cool and to, not make me feel feelings, because, I mean, it is just mostly for the action, but when it does, I want it to be those big heroic moments. Petrolhead, Volume 1, Welcome to the Non-Human Race, by Rob Williams and Piper, published by Image in this trade paperback, retailing for, looks like $15 US. I picked this up just on a lark. I don't know anything about it. I read the back. I'll read it to you. In a climate crisis-ravaged future metropolis, an old, grumpy, obsolete, smoke-belching, cigar-chomping, hot rod racing robot is one 12-year-old girl's only hope. Together they can outrace the chasing robocops with an invention that might just save humanity? Or together can they? It was a question. I don't know what this is. It seems to be, as I covered on that back little bit, futuristic. Main character is a robot saving a 12-year-old girl. I mostly bought it for what you see here. The art is just ridiculous. I don't know who Piper is. I want to say Piper. I think it's a play on words, unless that really is their name. Art, letters, graphic design, all by them. Rob Williams on the story, as I said. Not super familiar with Rob Williams as a writer. I've read a few things he's done. I think he works in 2000 AD quite a bit, if I'm remembering right, if that's the right person. But mostly I thought the art looked incredible. The colors are super vibrant. The storytelling, like I said, I haven't read it, but it looks very clear. I think the panels are very concisely laid out, very precise. Everything seems to be on a professional level, I'll say. Not necessarily what you'd think of as an indie book. It seems very well created and thought out on a high level here. So I really just bought this because it looked cool. I've heard really good things about it, although I've made myself not read any reviews or anything. I've just seen that there is praise. I don't know what the praise is for. But it does look very pretty, and I do like a lot of the designs that I've seen thus far. Oh, that's very cool looking. Blueprint-like. Maybe this is how the robot sees. Not sure. Very cool looking, though. Really excited to read that. I'm not sure if it's a mini-series or an ongoing. I really couldn't tell you. The Fable, Omnibus 2 by Katsuhisa Minami, published by Kodansha, and retailing for $23 US. I really like that Kodansha makes this little block here with their pricing and stuff. I don't know why. It helps me with that part of the video. Haven't read Volume 1 yet because I want to let these stack up because it just feels like something that I'm going to be able to just go through really, really fast and consume in its entirety. I know it is a assassin trying to live a normal life while he's hiding and not undercover, but he's just in hiding so he doesn't get killed for revenge or something like that. So he's trying to live a normal life and not have to do anything related to his job. Not have to kill anybody, but surely, considering the cover and the fact that it's a manga and there needs to be action somewhere, he's going to have to do some violence, and I'm sure that he will. This, again, I watched a video on, really good manga probably 3 years ago. Forgot all of it, saw this book in previews, and just remembered all of a sudden this book was in that, and I was super interested in it back then, and just thought, hey, if that guy whose name I can't remember liked it, I'm sure I'll like it. But I'm not really there yet. I don't know if I will like it. Although the art looks very interesting. Not really what I'd expect from like a thriller. But also has a slice of life element, so maybe that kind of plays into the style. 2 more books. I've got My Favorite Thing is Monsters by Emil Ferris, book 2. I'm not going to lie, I've had book 1 on my shelf for years and never read it. Published by Fantagraphics Books. Retailing, this book is monstrous. Retailing for $45. It's too big to fit in the frame the right way. I don't know what this book's about. I haven't read the first volume. I've had it forever. It just is always daunting because it's so dense and visually and writing-wise. It's very dense. The art is just like... I'll show you. This is why I bought it. I'm sure you'll understand why I bought it when I open the cover. Oversized, so it's going to be hard to fit everything. This is why I bought it. So it's made to look like it's in like a notebook, like journal, with these lines in the red line here, and it looks like colored pencil. I'm not sure if it really is. I think it probably is, and it's just painstakingly rendered with all of thousands of these lines, and oh god, it is gorgeous. But that's kind of the reason why I haven't read the first book yet, is just because I know this will take me like a month to get through. Even before I was doing the videos, I didn't want to take a month just for one book, and now I really don't, just because I want to be able to put the videos out on time. But like, even if I didn't read the words, this would take me over a week to read, just looking at all the lines in the art. Let alone, like, it's fairly dialogue heavy, narrative heavy, but god, is it beautiful. I mean, it looks like nothing else that's out or has ever been out. I mean, it is ridiculous. It goes from black and white to this kind of, I guess it has to just be colored pencil, but sometimes it's almost monotone. Other times it's fully colored, like this cover here. I mean, it's just... Oh, there's the homage to the diner painting that everyone pays homage to. I mean, like, pages like this. Like, that is going to be a heavy read. And the thing is, I don't know what it's about at all, besides that this woman keeps coming up. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I really don't. It's just really pretty. And it's, like, the most... praised piece of work that anyone's ever made in comics for like the last decade. I need to get there. I'll get there eventually. It'll be a big ass video, and I'll have stuff to say hopefully. Last book, Grabus, and the Tale of Azcon's Heart by Simon Roy and a few other names I'll get to in a moment. Published by Image in this little itty bitty paperback, retailing for $20 US. I don't know what this is either, but I'm just so intrigued by the nature of the book. The form factor alone is like weird to me, and it makes me want to buy it. So drawing and scripting by Simon Roy, story by Simon Roy and Jess Pollard, colors by Sergei Nazarov, script editing by Jess Pollard again, and then a bunch of other names. So I actually am not super familiar with Simon Roy. I've seen his work a lot. I've read some of his books from Image, but never full series, never committed to anything. I just know he has this very, very highly creative mind that when he makes a book, especially when he writes and draws a book, I think it tends to be one of the most original, unique, mind-bending things I've read in a long time. Pretty much ever. I might be conflating two people here, but I'm pretty sure he made Prophet. He didn't draw all of Prophet himself, but God, I hope I'm getting that right. I'm thinking this is the creator of Prophet from Image. I hope I'm right about that, but that book was wild. That book was just really, really good, but really, really weird. And so that's what I'm expecting from this book, is just some strange action, some alien languages, some really unique designs, and some wacky things. In terms of story, I don't know what to expect, because it just always comes out of left field with what I've read from Roy. So I am very intrigued. It's a small little book. I'm sure I could read this in one sitting. I don't even want to read the back, because I don't want to know what it's about. I just want to kind of experience the weirdness for myself. So here's everything. Let's put everything down. Let's make sure we have a stable base with this monster of a book. So that's about it. Looks like 5 books. Not a huge haul, but my reading has slowed down, admittedly. I've been doing nerd stuff. Been painting miniatures, which is like a new hobby. But we'll get to that eventually, maybe, if I feel like putting it on the channel. Probably not. I'm going to keep that separate. But I'm trying to read more. I'm still finishing up Lock and Key, The Golden Age. I will get there soon. In terms of which book I'm most excited to read, I think this will push me over the edge to just reading My Favorite Thing is Monsters books 1 and 2, I hope, because I need to read them both. I've had it on my shelf forever. There's literally no reason that I shouldn't have read them by now. So I need to get on that. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one, which will happen soon, because my release schedule for these videos has been terrible, but I'll get back on track, I promise. I'm really, really thankful for you guys for watching, and thanks. Peace.